Hi guys, welcome back again to Vanzi channel. Today, I will share another list of playable games to play on Winlator using devices that have a Snapdragon 860 chipset. As you already know, this is a mid-range processor with Antutu above 600K and has supported all types of Turnip Mesa drivers except the dedicated ones. This chipset's performance is not too far from the Snapdragon 855, and both are equally capable of running both old and new Turnip Mesa drivers. Okay guys, before we get to the point, it would be good if you hit the subscribe button and activate notifications to support this channel so that it can grow in the future. Okay, let's begin. First, MotoGP 17. With performance reaching up to 30 FPS, this game is definitely playable. The settings aren't too difficult, and you'll need to use the drivers and DXVK recommended below. 2. Alien vs Predator. This game is actually one of the lighter games to play on Winlator, and it can even run at fairly high resolutions. You may still need to adjust additional settings to improve performance. 3. Dead Space 3. I didn't include the first and second installments in this list, but they all run very smoothly and well, with all three of the franchises even managing to achieve 60 FPS on low or medium settings. 4. Battlefield Bad Company 2. As you can see here, this game is already excellent for playing on this chipset. With the right settings, you can achieve up to 60 FPS even at high resolutions. 5. Assassin's Creed Liberation. This is one game in the Assassin's Creed series you shouldn't miss. While it can sometimes reach below 30 FPS, some locations will be stable and run smoother. Use the settings that work best for you. 6. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I highly not recommend playing this game at high graphics quality or high resolution. This is one of the classic Assassin's Creed games that's quite heavy on Winlator. Use lower settings for better performance. 7. Red Dead Redemption. Sometimes you might find DXVK better than VKD3D. For games that run on DirectX 12, VKD3D should be preferred for smoother gameplay. Use low settings to ensure these games run smoothly. 8. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yep, as you can see, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 runs fine on this chipset, even reaching 60 FPS. You just need to lower the settings to get better performance. Burnout Paradise. For those who love car racing games, especially extreme ones, I highly recommend this game. Not only this chipset, almost all devices are capable of running the game very smoothly. 10. Call of Juarez the Cartel. Use settings you consider better than these if you find the performance unsatisfactory. Typically, the settings in the preset profiles can improve performance, especially for 64-bit games. 11. Far Cry 3. This game is also known to be a bit heavy for you to play, especially Far Cry 4. However, you can play this game very well even though sometimes the FPS can drop below 25. 12. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. Compared to the previous list, this game is still quite lightweight and not too difficult to adjust. Use the recommended drivers and DXVK as suggested below. 13. GA5. This game can only run below 25 FPS in open areas. However, with the right settings, it should be very playable to run on this chipset. 14. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. This is one of the Spider-Man series that you must try on Winlator, especially since this game has run very well, especially for users of mid-range chipsets such as the Snapdragon 860. 15. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. Sometimes you might get a stable FPS of 30 or even higher under certain conditions. I recommend finding a suitable setting reference. 16. Tomb Raider. Yep, you're right. This game runs very well on this chipset, considering many mid-range devices can't handle it. Use the appropriate driver settings to ensure it runs smoothly on this processor. GTA 4. This is GTA 4 Complete Edition, which is quite demanding. However, it can be less smooth depending on the settings you've entered in the preset. Also, be sure to lower the game's graphics in PC settings. 18. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Not only is this game listed above, it's also one of the most demanding games on the Windows platform in the Assassin's Creed series. Disable shadows and lower all texture settings, as well as anything else that could impact performance. 19. Blur. Blur is guaranteed to run even at high resolutions. The game's settings aren't too difficult, and you can choose presets that suit your device's performance in Winlator. 20. Call of Duty World at War. One of the most heavy Call of Duty series. While this series is quite demanding, I recommend it because the graphics are stunning and on par with previous sequels or prequels. 21. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's no surprise that this game runs smoothly on almost any device, whether it's a Mali GPU or an Adreno GPU. It's also one of the lightest games on Winlator, as long as you lower the graphics quality. Next, Little Nightmares 2. This is actually quite a heavy game, even though it runs quite playably on devices with mid-range Snapdragon's chipset. Use the settings that you think are better and add manual setting presets. Next, Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Compared to Little Nightmares 2, Gunslinger runs smoother and more stable. As you can see, the game can even run at high graphics quality on this chipset. Next, Metro 2033 Redux. It's no wonder Metro 2033 Redux can run on mid-range chipsets. It's also one of the most widely optimized games on Winlator. Next, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Sometimes when playing this game you will find FPS drops. Therefore, lowering the graphics quality is very important and adjusting the right configuration options to suit your mid-range device. 26. Inside. Inside is also a light game, especially for Snapdragon chipset users. It doesn't require any special settings. Just use the drivers and DXVK as recommended below. Next, Call of Duty Black Ops. It's also highly recommended for you to play on a Winlator. While not as smooth as other Call of Duty games, you can still experience 60 FPS performance under certain conditions using this chipset. Watch Dogs. Yep, Watch Dogs is also guaranteed to run quite well. You'll also notice a drop in FPS below 30 when in open areas like this. Don't forget to lower the graphics for better performance. Next, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. You're also sure to know that this game is guaranteed to run smoothly. Don't forget to adjust the preset profile settings if you want to ensure it runs smoothly. Next, Watch Dogs 2. This game is still very heavy to play. You'll probably only get close to 30 FPS in areas like this. Please lower the graphics and use the lowest settings. Resident Evil 3 Remake. Compared to the second remake, this one is lighter, and you'll often find DX11 versions. You can also find settings compatible with your device on other channels. Next, Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition. Use a lower resolution to play this type of game. There are also many settings available for this game on YouTube for almost all devices. You can find them there. Next, Metro Last Light. Besides its stunning graphics, this game also boasts addictive gameplay, making you feel comfortable when playing it. Use the drivers I've recommended below to run this game. Next, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Use the latest drivers and some additional settings to eliminate the annoying graphics bugs in this game. The game is actually quite stable on almost all mid-range devices. Final list, Battlefield 4. This is also a very cool and addictive first-person shooter. If you set it up correctly, you'll definitely be able to play it very smoothly on this chipset. Alright guys, those are the top 35 playable games on Winlator using the Snapdragon 860 chipset. This is a mid-range chipset, powerful enough to run both light and heavy games, as long as they've been extensively optimized in this emulator. I also recommend trying the settings provided by other YouTube channels using the same device. Some additional configurations are also required to maximize game performance on this Winlator emulator. Okay, if you think this video useful, please share this video to your friends, and also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Vanzi channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!